Hi and welcome to another episode of Toby's Barbecue Corner. Today we're making pork net buffalo cevapcici in the lid of my Dutch oven. Now what you need for it and how to do it, I'm going to show you in this episode. And this is what we need for today. Now obviously we do need some minced meat, and this is some buffalo minced meat from the north of Italy. You need some tomatoes, you need some garlic, you need some onion, you need a pork net, which I'm already watering in here. You need some oil, you need some salt and pepper, you need some spring onions, you can use some bacon if you want, and some caraway as well as nutmeg. In the first step we're going to cut up the spring onions, which I've already done, as you can tell. No need for you to watch me do that, and we're going to throw that in with our already minced buffalo meat, and then we're going to season it a little bit. We're not going to add salt and pepper just yet. We're going to do that later on, but we're going to use the nutmeg as well as the caraway a little bit, not too much. You can always put more in, very difficult to take out. And then we're going to mince this up and make sure we get a great consistency later on to roll our cevapcicis. Right, all the chopping's done. Garlic's chopped, tomatoes as well as the onions. I'm going to set that to the side. Now we're going to take care of our pork net. Now obviously it is rather delicate, so once you water it and you want to rinse it off a little bit, you need to find where the start is, and that can be difficult. So bear with me there, guys. And then what you want to do is you want to lay it out on a flat surface. Really make sure that you're very gentle with it, because that's going to hold our cevapcici in the end. Right, this is what the pork net looks like, and then we're just going to take a little bit of the buffalo meat with the spring onions in it, and you're just going to form, what kind of resembles a little bit of a sausage, so about hand wide. And you're going to place it here. You're going to take a sharp knife, and we're just going to cut it roughly like this. There we go. And then, if I have cut correctly, we can wrap it nicely around, fold over the edges to the inside, and just continue wrapping it nice and tight, and that will create our cevapcici in our pork net. Now I'm going to finish this up, and I'm going to show you what to do next. All done, our little 8 pork net cevapcicis. We're going to set them to the side. I'm going to start heating up my Atago from Petromax, and we're going to be cooking this in the lid of my Dutch oven. I've already put on the lid of the Dutch oven. Now underneath it are 9 cubes of the cocoa eggs. I've already put in some olive oil, and we're just waiting for that to get up to temperature, and then we're going to start off with the garlic as well as the bacon. Right, this should do it. It shouldn't be too hot, because obviously we don't want to fry it totally. We just want to give it a little bit of a coloring before we put in our cevapcici. The bacon is nicely rendering out the fat, and let me tell you guys, it smells absolutely delicious. Garlic and obviously an open flame always work best. Right, so what we want to do is you want to grab your little cevapcici, and we're just going to place them in there, create a little bit of space for it to attach or sit directly on the hot area of your Dutch oven lid. And then we're going to give that a little bit of a sear. And of course what you want to do is, once they start to get some color, give them a bit of a rotation to make sure that they get color everywhere and that the bacon as well as the garlic doesn't burn. After about 10 minutes I decided to actually take off the bacon as well as the garlic. It was just getting a little bit too dark, and now we're just going to let them sizzle for a little while longer until they get nice and crispy, and then we're going to remove them, and then we're going to fry up in all of this lovely olive oil, bacon, garlic, pork net. I don't know why I'm always saying pork neck. It's pork net. And obviously buffalo meat. You know, all these lovely flavors. We're going to fry up the tomatoes as well as our onions. And I've actually put the bacon as well as the garlic into those already. So we're going to reintroduce all of that later on together. Right, our cevapcicis have gotten sufficient color. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them off. And we're going to introduce our tomatoes, onion, bacon, etc. And don't worry if they get cold a little bit, because they will get reintroduced rather quickly. So here we go, guys. Now we can add some freshly ground black pepper to it. As well as a little bit of salt. There you go. And then we let it cook. The tomatoes and the onions are getting nice and soft. So, no better time than now to reintroduce our buffalo cevapcicis. Make sure that they stay nice and warm, and once that cooks down even further, they will kind of like sink in, and it's going to be absolutely lovely. Make sure not to waste any of the juices, and now we're going to let that cook until everything is nice and tender. Alright guys, and there you have it, our pork net buffalo cevapcici on tomato, bacon, garlic, onion, I mean, you know, whatever you can find. So it smells absolutely delicious, and we're gonna dig in now. Alright guys, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed this little video about our pork net buffalo cevapcici made in the lid of my Dutch oven. Now it was super tasty. The tomatoes, the onions, you know, it all just worked together. The bacon really made the difference as well. And obviously the pork net really helps, you know, to keep that minced meat nicely in shape. Now if you did enjoy the video, I would appreciate a comment and a thumbs up. Please head over to that subscribe button for more great videos to come, and I hope to see you soon again at Toby's Barbecue Corner.